Hello everyone, this is PAUH4578. I'm bringing you Kaiserreich, the Legacy of the Weltkrieg. I'm really hoping I pronounced that last part correct. If not, I am ashamed as all hell. We're going to be doing a German campaign. Hoping you can read this, I'll slowly go down. But the reason why I'm doing this is because I've been playing Darkest Hour to death. And to be absolutely honest, I was getting frankly bored of it. I had exhausted myself with this, and we needed some time apart. And I think the best way for me to have gone about that was to install a mod, revamp our relationship, and carry on from there. This way, I feel as if it's an entirely new experience, yet it is the exact same thing we're working with right here, and I think it's kind of odd if we think about it right now, because Darkest Hour technically is a, if you will, a standalone mod for Hearts of Iron 2, and this is a mod for said mod, so it's kind of modception. It's pretty bizarre, but yes, the main premise behind Kaiserreich, Legacy of the Weltkrieg, I really hope I'm pronouncing that correctly once more, is that this world exists in an alternate reality where Germany won World War I, and so the world is vastly different. I'm going to quick do a go-over of the world. Yeah, so things are pretty different. I'm going to take a quick look at this, see what we're going to do. Standing Army. This is one of the things that they did not have in Darkest Hour that I kind of missed, made things a bit simpler. Unit organization is the thing we're going to be looking for, so we're going to look for Standing Army. And take a quick look down. Going to put these units here. I'm going to do something very unexpected and very expected at the same time, if you have any kind of hindsight about where I'm putting these units. You see, my goal in this is to create a greater Germanic Reich, and that will be absolutely impossible, spoiler alert, without Austria and, to an extent, Bohemia, also known as the Czech Republic in our world. We're going to proceed up, almost forgot, technologies. Technologies are a thing that cannot be forgotten in any circumstance, lest ye fall behind and get ass-ripped by every other nation around you. We're going to be working on improved interwar field artillery, because artillery, I have a feeling, is going to be part of our military for many a year to come. We're also going to be updating our infantry. I just love that picture. Someone tell me where this is from. Obviously, I'm assuming 1936. It goes along with 1936 research, but I'd like to know where that picture's from, if at all possible. Alright, I'm going to be working on this, because this will help improve our logistics by increasing our supply distance modifier, along with our strategic redeployment efficiency. Yeah, let's improve our amphibious warfare, because we will be needing that in the future, along with, wait, yeah, let's work with that. We're going to be working with early decryption devices. That sounds like that could be schmancy later on. Keep looking into that. Alright, as you can see here, the Kaiser is still kicking. Older, but he's still kicking. So what we're going to do is we're going to set a timer, which I should have set at the very damn beginning, This timer is going to last for, 1 second, 5 minutes. That's nice. Seaplanes. Sorry, I'm just quickly skimming over everything. There we go. There we go. Jesus Christ. If another one pops up, I'm sorry, I'm just going to get through that. Alright, I'm going to send one more down here, and we're going to group our Navy, and because Germany won World War I, our Navy is still absolutely beast. Let's see. So we stand as the strongest Navy currently in the world in 1936, but many challenges will face it in the coming years, it being our Navy, the expansionist empire of Japan, the resurgent Commune of France, both are key future enemies. The unset German naval superiority across the world today, the Kaiser faces a decision in the early days of 1936 whether to continue the naval construction plan started in 1934, limit it, cease it, or altogether, with various political ramifications as well as military ones. Continue with the construction as planned, cease construction on large warships, or don't do anything with the Navy at all. We're going to continue working on our Navy, even if it does piss off our population. We've got a 5-hit descent on that. Descent essentially meaning 5% of the population's like, yeah, no, and just no. Totalism across the world. Let's see. I'm not going to read this one, but I'm just going to skim through it real quick. Marxism. I've got a few things to explain right here. Totalism is more so, if you will, kind of, from what I could gather, communism in our world, if you will. Let's see. National populist regime dominating. Romania broke their obligations and moved their armed forces into, cannot pronounce it, not going to attempt to, despite the cannot pronounce treaty of 1918 forbidding them to do so. Minus 15 relations with Iron God Romania. Don't be stupid, Romania. Increase that, get rid of that dissent, so that way we can focus on things a bit better. Push that up, along with reinforce currently established divisions and increase our production. That should be good for now. Oh yes, and increase intelligence funding. We probably should have done that in the beginning. Lol, sorry. Oof. Alright, we're going to wait for this to go down and for our reinforcements to go up before we do anything. You know what, we might not need to. Yeah, I think we can still probably do a pretty good job of shoving their face into the dirt without needing to get fully up there. Black Monday. On the third Friday of February 1936, the Berlin Stock Exchange stopped sinking. It plunged, fueled by the beginning of instability of market, and panic selling erupted as soon as the stock market opened on the third. After the weekend, it took well into the night for the teleprinters to stop sputtering out the results of what became known as Black Monday. When the results had been analyzed, it was clear that the situation was bad. Really bad. Our industrial efficiency has apparently sunk by a minus 15%. National debt has increased by 10%. And apparently, yeah, this is gonna be shit. So it looks like almost as if what happened with the economy. One second, I'm gonna read this. German citizens, panicked by the collapse of the Berlin stock market, are rushing into banks to withdraw their assets. The banks cannot afford to give out such sums of money. Many are in danger of collapse. It appears the government legislation is urgently needed. Let's see. We could close the banks. It's going to give us a +7%. We could guarantee the holdings of private individuals, which would give us a +5 hit to dissent, which would be better. However, would lower our current treasury amount by 300, which I'm not sure the equivalent of that would be in the real world. Or we could do nothing, which would be retarded because it would give us no benefits, and it would raise our dissent by 12%. We're going to guarantee holdings, and I'm going to begin this invasion before shit goes off even worse. Okay, this is apparently going to piss off the population because it's going to give us a 7.8 plus hit to dissent, and now with this we have 25% of the population not really that happy.